I'm Beth, I'm your RUSU President for 2023, and during our Let's Get Consensual campaign, we asked you to give us your burning questions about sex, consent and relationships, and today we have got Laura Miano to answer those questions.
Hi, I'm Laura Miano. I'm a sexologist and I'm the founder of sex toy concept store Posmo.
Some questions that we've had kind of address this feeling that there's an expectation that when they have sex or sexual experiences that they kind of anticipate this sense of feeling high or having like this great sense of pleasure, but then feel let down by that experience when they don't kind of have that or meet that expectation. What can you say about that and kind of tips as well as advice to students that might feel that?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this feeling of you being high, like, yes, it is, sex can be super pleasurable and take you to this place that, just feels unmatched in, I guess, everyday life. But it takes time to build up to that. Something like that is not going to happen, super early on in a sexual experience. And also, for students who are in the early years of being sexually active, it might also take some practice over a while to, learn about their bodies, learn about their pleasure before they can, maybe get to this place of sexual ecstasy.
Yeah.
But what I would say is to kind of similar to what I said in a previous question about accepting low arousal, is that it's going to take time to build up. So trusting that process, because if you think about it, someone who goes into a sexual experience and expects, a sense of highness to come up, within 5 minutes, let's say, at the 5-minute point, they won't be feeling that. Then they will start to think to themselves, I'm not feeling what I think I should be feeling. They'll then start to think something is wrong with them. And then for the rest of the sexual experience, they think something's wrong. That in itself is not an arousing mindset. And then because of that mindset, they have kind of lost the potential to actually experience pleasure and get to that place of, sexual ecstasy. So the idea is to really just accept what you're feeling in the moment. The more pressure that you put on yourself to feel more than what you're feeling, the further away you're going to get from that expectation. So it really is about mindfulness. It's about coming back to what you're feeling in the current moment and not judging it and rolling with it.
And I guess it's like an offhand question, but it sounds like a lot of what some of the questions are coming from are around expectations not necessarily reflecting reality. Where do you think these like unrealistic expectations kind of derive from in that sense, and then how can we kind of bring us back down to reality in kind of this mindfulness as well?
Yeah, I mean, it comes from movies, it comes from, we have a very hypersexual culture now, so porn, but also, just pop culture, it's hypersexualized. People are putting a lot of pressure on themselves to be super sexual really early on in sexual experiences, or to just be super horny and all of this stuff. And I see it so much in sessions where people just feel like they're not living up to that. And the truth is, a lot of people can get to that, but it's a growing process. It takes time. You have to be, you have to start at zero.
The amount of times I've ever heard like people in bars being like, I wish I was more horny, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. People can get there, but they've got to accept that there is a 0 to 4 out of 10 arousal that they need to work their way up to, and that takes time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.